Hi everyone, I'm Angie, partner and marketing VP at CROING, a women-founded and women-led creative agency. Today, I'm thrilled to welcome you to another edition of our initiative, Women Who Network: Stories of Connection and Success. As I always say, networking has played a key role in my career, and I have found through many conversations that it is an area that many women still don't feel confident in or need a little push to be encouraged to explore further. At CROING, we're motivated to inspire and empower women to feel more confident in networking. And we believe that by sharing stories and experiences, we can encourage them to connect and grow together. I'm super excited to introduce our special guest today, Kim. Thank you so much for joining us and for being part of this initiative. I'm confident that your story will motivate many women to embrace networking with more confidence. Please let us know more about you. Can you introduce yourself to our community?
Yes, hi. Thank you so much, Angie, for having me today. I'm so happy and excited to be here with you and your audience. My name is Sienna Kim Bowman. I am a marketing expert as well as a motivational speaker. I am a woman who would love to encourage other women to network, but to also empower women to be successful and to be the best person that you are, to obviously live within your purpose. And a little bit more professionally about me, as I said, I'm a marketing expert. I have a consultant agency, a digital marketing consulting agency called Global Vision Consulting Group. And my website is www.siennekim is my website. You can get all the information about what I do with corporate events, PR events, launching events, marketing, as well as motivational speaking and public speaking. So I'm so excited to be here. I am a champion of women. I love to encourage us, and I'm always willing to share knowledge and do whatever I can do to network with other women.
Thank you so much. And let's start. When did you
Sure.
start networking, and how has your perspective evolved from when you first started to now?
I started networking earlier on in my career. So I would say about 15, 16 years ago, I started networking. And when I started networking, it was more about branding myself and being more professional, being in more professional settings, wanting to get more business and professional opportunities. But my focus has shifted a little bit now that I've gotten older and I'm more, involved in my business and my career. It's shifted more to building more organic relationships with people. So getting to know people on a personal level, not just, going to an event to pass out a business card or to share a business card, but to build personal relationships with people, because I believe that building these relationships would lead to better opportunities, but also better relationships with women and other people when you network.
That's a pretty amazing shift that you got there. And how do you establish genuine and meaningful connections when you network?
I establish these conversations and connections by basically listening a lot more. So I want to know more about my subject and more about the person that I'm networking with, not talking so much about myself, but learning more about them and see where their strengths are and where they lack also. And if I can provide any expertise, if I can provide any advice, I'm willing to help and, be of service to that person. So building on those relationships and really listening to the other person and following up in conversations also. So this is a great, conversation we're having. So, once I build upon a connection with somebody, if we want to meet over, if we want to chat over coffee or a Zoom call or a quick conversation, just to, establish those relationships, I think is very important.
No, I love that. And what's the most unexpected opportunity that has come from a networking event or connection?
Most unexpected opportunity. I would say I was at a networking event a couple of years ago. I met somebody at that event, and that person introduced me to a client. So a client that I worked with about 2 years ago on a marketing project. That person introduced me to that client, and I was able to build a relationship because of that connection. And I was able to get a consulting project and job with a potential client from that networking opportunity.
No, that's amazing. Thank you so much for sharing. And do you have any favorite networking events or communities? Give us recommendations.
Favorite networking events. One thing that I normally do and I suggest to everybody is to always join some sort of association. So find what you're passionate about. If it's professionally, if it's personal development, join an organization, be a part of that organization, attend the events, right? Be present, be available to attend these events. And once you do attend the events, you're meeting people, the leadership leadership. They know who you are. They're going to invite you to things and you become a familiar face. So definitely join organizations professionally as well as personal development. That's one thing I always say. We're pushing ourselves in professional settings, but it's also important to develop yourself personally. You always want to expand on things that you can do better, right? Personal growth, financial literacy is something that I always push, and I want to encourage women to have that independence, but also understand about, your finances, right? Investments. I try to attend a lot of different events. So one event that comes to mind is an investment conference that I've gone to for the last couple of years. One is called InvestFest. I also attend the AI Business Summit in New York, right? So that is usually every December in New York City. I try to attend that event. I'm also a part of the American Marketing Association. So when they have conferences in New Jersey and New York, I try to attend. National Association of Speakers. I'm pushing more of my speaking and motivational speaking, and I'm looking for more opportunities. So I try to attend events as well. I'm always going to a conference.
Yes, me too. That's why I love this question because, sometimes people want to start somewhere, but they don't know where. So starting in an organization or within a community is pretty cool. And understanding the events that are available is also cool. For example, for you and me, we will probably go more to marketing events or, as you say, personal development events. That's amazing that you brought that because normally when we discuss this part, it's more towards events related to marketing. But thank you for bringing that up because obviously through networking, we want to achieve our goals, not only professional, but also personal goals. So thanks for bringing that up. And my next question is, do you have a question for me?
Okay. My question for you is, what motivated you to start this podcast? What inspired you?
Thank you so much for that. Well, I started giving talks for Latinas in Tech, Women NYC, and different organizations about personal branding because after my maternity leave, I wanted to bring something new to the table for CROING. And I said, like, what is there? Is there something that we're missing? And then I got to thought leadership, researching and stuff. And I think thought leadership is really important for any business and any personal brand. So I began researching about that, and the networking part has already been in me for quite a while. So I gave that personal branding talk with Latinas in Tech, and then I gave a networking talk. And for the networking one, the questions were like, how can I approach people that I haven't met before? Or what's the first step? And I realized that there was a huge issue with that because, for example, I already knew about data of women not applying to jobs unless they feel 100% qualified with every single thing. But I haven't realized that networking is something that also makes us feel like self-conscious or we don't know if we can do it and stuff. And the questions got me thinking like these are basic questions. And maybe if I didn't have the skills when I began doing this, we wouldn't be where we are now. And I think that that's awful because networking has opened so many doors for us. I was like, how can we do it? I love meeting people and I love to do that. So I combined the two. And shout out to Julia Fitzgerald, whom I interviewed in season 1 because she has a newsletter for LinkedIn and it's an interview newsletter. And it was the first time that I saw an interview being done in a written format on LinkedIn. And it was a great way to start because when you write, you don't know. I mean, because I didn't know if this was going to be something that, hidden and was a success. So I wanted to start small. So we began transcribing the interviews. But after that, it's on a podcast on Spotify. We also use the videos for doing clips and promote the initiative. So it has grown, but it started being an inspiration of a couple of stuff that happened around me. And my team and the support of growing, it has been able to grow. So thank you so much for the question, baby.
Amazing. That's good.
Our last question. What advice would you give to women who are hesitant to engage in networking?
The best advice I can give to any woman that is hesitant to get into networking is just do it. I know there is fear at sometimes, but you have nothing to lose. Okay. So you're getting to meet someone that you did not know before. You're getting to share about yourself, but you're also getting to learn more about personal development and things you could do better to enhance your life. So I would definitely say connect with other women. Definitely just network with people professionally and also personally. Some people invest in a life coach if you have have the funds, that's something you can do. You can talk to a life coach, to give you more, techniques and, skill sets on how to organize your life and what to do professionally, also personally. There's, a lot of question around balance for us women and moms, if you're a wife, if you're a mother, a lot of conversations about how do you balance your professional life, your personal life, and then your life as a mom and a wife and everything, right? We're asked to do so much. We're being pulled in so many different directions. So I think networking, getting to, be part of different groups, sisterhood, organizations, it's amazing. It's a great thing to do. So I encourage every woman to definitely network. Yes.
Thank
You're
you so much
welcome.
for your incredible insights, Kim. It's really inspiring to hear how networking has shaped your journey. And to all of you listening, reading, or watching, remember your network is your net worth. Stay tuned for more inspiring stories in our next edition of Women Who Network, stories of connection and success. And if you want to be part or propose someone for this space, please email me to Angie@CROING.com. Until next time, keep networking and growing. Bye bye.